everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm here to bring the astrology insight for the week of September 7th. Today, on September 7th, we begin the eclipse season. I'm sure you've already been feeling the eclipse season because this is a time when things seem to come into our lives and disappear from our lives. It's almost as if the linear time that we usually exist on all of a sudden is disrupted. So if things are rapidly changing and moving in your life, that is part of what it means to be in eclipse season. And we have the first eclipse on September 7th. It's a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. And then on Friday, September 12th, we have the Sun sextile Jupiter, as well as Mercury sextile Jupiter. And then on Saturday, September 13th, we have Mercury cazimi. So this week does bring in some good energy, some changing energy, but it's mostly beneficial. On Sunday, September 7th, we have the first eclipse of the season. It's a total lunar eclipse, full moon at 15 degrees Pisces in 22 minutes, and it will go exact at 1:08 p.m. Central Time, meaning we will not be able to see it in the Central Time Zone, but we will most definitely be able to feel it. Now, eclipses are a time of transformation when things come into our life and leave our life pretty rapidly. The thing that is nice about this eclipse is that it has a nice trine to Jupiter. So it does give an energy of feeling supported and feeling cared for and secure. However, during eclipses, we always want to be aware where they sit in our chart so we can understand where we are being pulled towards and where we're being asked to let go of in our life, because these are stamps in our life that say this is a period of transforming and moving forward and letting go. So things can move pretty quickly during the eclipse season. Now, when we think of a full moon in Pisces in general, we look at the axis between Virgo and Pisces. We have the Sun in Virgo, really helping us narrow in and focus on what is worth our time and energy, and really sculpting out the perfection that we want to be seen, how we want to present ourselves, how we want to share ourselves with the world. And when we see the fullness of that energy in Pisces, we see how we affect other people. We see the vibe that other people pick up on from us. So during a Pisces full moon, it is a time where we get to witness how do people receive us, how do we affect other people, what is the vibe that we are getting off, what is the vibe that we're picking up from other people. That is really what a Pisces moon is. It's how is your energy affecting others? How are other people's energy affecting you? Which is why when the Sun is in Virgo, we really want to clean it up, and we really want to make sure that we are sculpting out the perfect sculpture that we ourselves want to represent and be seen as. So while the Sun is in Virgo, do yourself a favor and really clean up your life and say, is this actually worth my time and energy? Is this actually what I want to build? Because that is what we can do with the Sun in Virgo. On Friday, September 12th, we have the Sun sextile Jupiter at 2:29 a.m. Central Time. So we'll feel that energy on Thursday as well. And then we have Mercury sextile Jupiter at 4:53 p.m. Central Time. So we have a lot of energy between Virgo and Cancer. With the Sun and Mercury in Virgo, we have the mental capacity and energy to clean up our life, optimize our energy, and really organize our time and where we're extending our energy out into the world, and really getting focused on cleaning up our life and really making sure that our life operates perfectly. So it's really looking at where you put all of your energy and saying, are all of the things that you're putting your energy towards actually worth your energy? Because as we do all of this Virgo cleaning up, organizing, and optimizing, it really allows us to recognize what matters. And with this sextile to Jupiter in Cancer, it really allows us to connect deeply to a more profound meaning of our life, recognizing that our life is sacred. So as we clean up and optimize our life, we recognize that our energy is sacred. We recognize that we can't just give our energy to all things. We connect to a deeper sense of, I need to be more aware that everything I put my energy towards is something that is going to grow, is something that I'm energetically connected to and invested in. And you really have to decide, does it really honor that your life is sacred and add to that, or does it pull away from that and distract from that? So that is what today can be. It is a sextile, so it's not necessarily the most pronounced or strongest energy, but it is an energy that is there should you choose to take up the opportunity and accept it. On Saturday, September 13th, we have Mercury Cazimi, which is Mercury conjunct the Sun at 20 degrees Virgo and 54 minutes, and that will be going exact at 5:51 a.m. Central Time. Now, when Mercury is Cazimi, it means that Mercury is sitting in the King's Chamber. So we have a lot of mental strength today, because not only is Mercury the domicile lord of Virgo, but Mercury is also exalted in Virgo, which means that we have a ton of mental energy to work with today. So if you have any activities that you need to get done, where you need to organize, optimize, fix anything, communicate anything, today would be the day to do it, because we have a lot of mental, analytical, logical power to do those things. Because as well today, we are kind of wanting to consider that when Mercury is Cazimi, Mercury is burning away the past. So we are almost optimizing our mind today, so that we can really focus on how is our new mindset taking us into the future. So consider that today as you are organizing, optimizing, but also communicating. Really consider, what is your old pattern of thinking and communicating? How are you letting that go? So you can optimize and move forward in a more clear mental way, knowing exactly how to communicate in a way that best represents you. If you'd like to schedule a personal reading, you can contact me at 11kaivarose33.com.